Jesus Christ. It's 6:30 in the morning. We're at the gym because I have class today. And then after class I got work, and I know I'm not going to want to go after that, so get up early, go now, right? That's the thing about discipline versus motivation. I don't want to fucking be here, but we're here with the old heads and all the other motivated, driven people. And I'm going to film my funny videos and show you guys how to hit chest today, because I have not been to the gym in a couple of days. I was on vacation. I'm kind of all thrown off on my schedule. We're just going to hit chest. Start over, chest today, back tomorrow, legs the day after, so on and so forth. Hopefully we will be back on regularly scheduled programming here for a little bit, because I keep falling out of whack. Not because of like laziness or anything, just because shit keeps coming up. Doctor's appointments, hospital visits, vacations. But you know, we only have our one life, right? So there's no point in doing all this shit, grinding for a job or whatever, if you're just gonna end up, you know, wasting away the time that you have. You know, you gotta enjoy your fucking life while you have it. So, you know, don't feel bad about going out and going on vacations and doing shit, because that's what you should be doing. I mean, that's what you're gonna do if you get successful, right? So if you have the opportunity to do it now, you might as well fucking do it. That's just my talk. Did I say car talk? If I said car talk in this video, fuck, the Sam Sulik fans are going to come for my throat. Because I am just Sam Sulik, obviously, as you can tell. Let's go get into the fucking Planet Fitness. Okay, so this is actually our second exercise. I already did low to high cable flies. I didn't record them though, because the machine is literally dead in the middle of like two fucking walkways. I would be getting in the way of everyone, and I'm not about all that. You know, if you're recording at the gym or doing anything like that, you really gotta make sure you're not inconveniencing other people, because we're all here to just work out at the end of the day. So if you're inconveniencing a bunch of people and being an asshole, I mean, I guess it's your right, but I'm not that guy. I'm not here to make anyone uncomfortable or anything. So I did 3 sets of those, low highs, slow and controlled, heavy-ish weight, just as a starter for my upper chest, because again, we're building that upper chest really is what we're working on, filling in from all the way up here. We're gonna do slightly heavy incline press here. Still not really vibing with the Smith machine. I don't know why, it just hasn't been on my radar for the last couple of workouts, but it's always good to switch stuff up sometimes and change it up. And I mean, you're gonna get this is the same style of movement as an incline machine, if not maybe a little bit better, because you have that little bit of unilateralness where I can control kind of which arm goes down to how far, and if you have a little bit of a skeletal disconnect, you know, maybe this arm has to come back ever so slightly more to get that full contraction. You don't get that on the Smith machine. Both arms really got to kind of go to the same place. So over here you can kind of eliminate that a little bit. But we're going to do a couple sets of this and move on to, I don't know yet, but we'll start here. Just had a good conversation with one of the guys here who works here. Just giving me some advice on rounding the shoulders back, and I'm always willing to take advice from literally anyone, because even if you don't want to take the advice, I'm willing to listen. And I think a lot more people need to just put their egos aside and their whatever, and listen to people, because my big thing is you always have to be chasing after knowledge, stimulating your brain, stimulating your body. That's how you get better overall as a person. But he was a really cool guy. Yeah, let's do a second set of these. So eccentric. You really gotta fight that fucking eccentric. And with the chest, you're out here, even in the middle range of motion, you're gonna be a lot on your triceps. But when you get down to the bottom end of your eccentric, it starts to burn. That's when you really just gotta fight it, try to keep it in the same place, and it's gonna slowly fall back. But again, your muscles have three different contractions, or not contractions, I guess just your concentric is a contraction, but three different levels of strength. You got your concentric, you're contracting the muscle, squeezing it, making it smaller. Your eccentric, just extending it fully, full range, longer. And then you have your static hold, like in between that range of fully contracted and fully extended. And you have to exhaust all three to truly hit failure. And the concentric is going to be the weakest of all three of those, so that's going to get exhausted first. And then that's why you have things like drop sets, or like negatives, controlled negatives, which are going to fully exhaust your eccentric, because your eccentric can usually push more weight or hold more weight than your concentric. And then your static is just going to burn out during your eccentric burnout, hopefully, if you're doing it right. So we're going to focus heavily on getting fully contracted, burnout, and then on the last set or two, focus on burning out our eccentric, or our extension, or coming back, just going real slow until it just fucking is burning and I can't hold it anymore, and then it drops. And that'll be done for this. And you don't have to do that on every single set. That'd be crazy. Your recovery times would be absolutely insane, and you'd go to the gym like 3 times a week maybe. But if that's what you're doing, if you only have time to go to the gym 3 times a week, that's how you need to be training if you want to get maximum muscle growth and hypertrophy in your sets. It's all about time under tension and just true failure. And a lot of people don't know how to train to true failure. They just say, oh, train to failure, which is in their head, train hard, but a lot of them are going to close to failure maybe, but failure is hard to gauge. Let's do this. That's what I mean. You just hold it on that last one as long as you possibly can, and you're gonna fucking burn. Whew. I've been enjoying keeping the pump covers on because instead of like looking at my muscles to see if I'm contracting it, I actually have to focus on it and feel it. And that's just been resulting in better contractions, which in turn is resulting in just better growth, I feel. And I think my chest has kind of been blown up here recently, so it's working. We're gonna move on to pec flies. We're doing chest flies. Make sure your elbow's above the bottom hand of these handles, and then I'm doing these a little bit higher than usual just because I'm focusing more on the kind of like mid to lower chest with these, but same thing as every other chest exercise, contraction, and then when you come fully forward, extend out, and then back, you can kind of do it more like a fly, and that's why it's a chest fly. It's on machine. Fully forward, locked out like so, back, kind of swing them open. To me, I don't really understand how you can go to the gym and not make it like a mentally taxing thing as much as a physically taxing thing, because like for me, I'm fully engaged the entire time just thinking about the contraction, making sure I'm not just doing chunk sets and reps to do them, going through the motions, showing up and just doing it. It's like reading a book and comprehending it versus just, you know, you read a whole page of a book and then you kind of think back to it and you realize you were kind of just skimming through words and didn't really memorize any of it. When I show up to the gym, you can either work out, feel the movements, make sure you're actually contracting the muscles you're hitting and doing work, or you can just sit on a machine, push it around a couple times, stop at an arbitrary number like 8 or 12, and then move on to the next machine. That's not, to me, that's a waste of fucking time. But again, I guess everyone has different goals. I'm here to build muscle, give you guys information. Other people are just here to stay in shape, and other people are just here to, fill time. But not us. Let's do this last set. And then triceps. want to drop the weight to get some extra burn on the contraction. Like literally for me, in the middle of my sets, I could pick up on things like sometimes when I come in, my elbow's out like this. If I just twist it down a little bit, you feel a little bit more like do this. Like if you're out like this and then twist your elbow in, you can feel your chest way more up here. Small things like that you're never gonna pick up on if you're just going through the fucking motions, not doing weight that's heavy, not really, you know, making sure you're actually working. You're never going to pick up on small things like that, but as you become more in tune with your workout and pay more attention, you're going to be able to pick up on, like, yeah, you're twisting your elbow ever so slightly. It's going to give you a significantly better contraction at certain portions of your move. And then maybe when you're coming back, if your elbow's twisted like that, you're not feeling any fucking tension on the pec. So maybe twist your elbow out a little bit more, you might feel something different. It's going to be different for everyone with your skeletal muscular configuration, but my point is, you'll never pick up on this nuance if you're not actively paying attention. So don't show up and do the work and just do it. Show up and legitimately do the fucking work. Otherwise, you're just wasting your own time. And yeah. Take the pump cover off. There you go. Tricep push downs. I think this is going to be the genuine first machine I can actually max out at Planet Fitness and like move it for a reasonable amount of weight, but because this thing is going up crazy all the time. So the fact that I tweaked my fucking wrist hard on something, that felt pretty good. Hopefully that'll buff itself out. Don't like little pinching pains. Another thing I've noticed, there's a lot of people making fucking videos like this, the Sam Sulek-esque videos, and they're all just like shy motherfuckers who aren't talking or anything, not giving actual helpful information. The whole point of this style of video is to give that information and to be clear and concise. And if you're shy about recording in a public gym and talking to yourself, then I don't know, social media probably isn't going to be the thing for you. You got to be kind of on that wavelength of not giving a fuck. Because I mean, I'm constantly getting stared at just by old people, regular people, everyone at the gym, because it's weird. And you know, you just get over it and move on with your life, because your goals are more important than what some random motherfuckers think about you at the gym. And you probably look better than them, hopefully. Okay, so number 2, stretch the wrist a lot. Because again, I don't want to fucking mess with that, but these are easy. Just keep your elbows locked out at your sides and push from there. Look, you feeling weak on that one? Drop it 20 pounds or so and just do a couple more. No more. That was it. Interesting. One more set of these. Rope. And they still don't have the fucking... They still don't have the easy bar or bell things back, so I can't really do skull crushers. Unfortunate. Just a little pump check-in. Oh, this is not the weight it needs to be on. That's embarrassing. Okay. Variety of different kinds of sets, I guess. That one was quick and explosive. Should have slowed it down probably a little bit, but we didn't. No. I'm gonna be attempting something I usually don't do. These are like tricep pushes, but I'm not really great at them. I think you keep your elbows way up high like this, and then you kind of push out, fully extend the tricep, and then bring it back. You're supposed to get a pretty good contraction all the way through. I mean, I feel my triceps. Yeah, I think that works. Some of these. I think it worked. Let me know if I'm doing those right in the comments. It kind of feels like a skull crusher, but with a cable. So you kind of keep that tension on it the whole way. I said contraction. I meant tension on it the whole way through. I'm just trying to switch it up. I don't really have a lot of variety for tricep movements. But yeah, that felt good. If not, the rope was a little uneven maybe. But give them a try. Maybe watch a better video on how to do them though. The contraction I feel like is obviously easy to get with these because I mean as long as you're fully extending out, you're gonna feel like contraction, but it's that extension that I feel like my elbows might be in the wrong place or something. Oh God. These definitely aren't the easiest thing to start out with either because you need to stabilize a lot if you have a heavy weight on it. So secondary movement definitely, opposed to your primary tricep movement, especially if you got triceps that are pushing a lot of fucking weight. Just gonna try to get a real quick pump video before anyone comes in here. And you just gotta make sure you're being respectful of people. There's no one in here right now, so. That's all though. Alright, so the pump video got cut a little short because again, you know, I'm trying to be respectful of everybody in Planet Fitness. I'm not a douchebag, I'm not an asshole, I'm not trying to make anyone uncomfortable. You know, some lady came up to me and she apologized for walking in my shot. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice you had a camera, I feel bad, you know. And obviously, that's ridiculous. Why would you feel bad? We all pay for this membership to this gym. And again, what I tell everyone is I'm the one doing something abnormal in a sense. So, you know, we all have the same rights here. We all have the same whatevers. And, you know, don't feel bad about nothing. Why would you? That's ridiculous. I don't hold any grudges or anything. And you know, even if you walk in front of it on purpose to be an asshole, like there are some people who are going to do shit like that. I ain't got no grudge, you know. If that's what's going to make you happy, you know, sticking it to me for recording in the gym, you do you. I don't have enough time in my day to worry about stuff like that. I got a lot of actual stuff that I'm doing. Yeah, good workout. I think I got a lot of good inter-set commentary for you guys. Big takeaways again are obviously, you know, don't just go through the motions when you're showing up to the gym. If you're showing up to the gym and you actually have a goal in mind of, you know, I want to lose weight, or I want to build muscle, I want to get abs, you know, you gotta show up and do the work. And it's not as simple as just going to the gym. And you go there, you're actively engaged, you're not just talking to your friends, you're not just, you know, on your phone, you're working. And when it's time to get under that weight rack or that machine or whatever, you're there, you're focused, you're in the moment, you're in tune. Maybe you got your music on, but you're in tune. And you're paying attention to what you're doing, you're paying attention to every detail of it, and you're making sure you're getting a good workout in. And that's the most important thing, in my opinion. Some of you guys might have noticed maybe I got a little bit of that chest acne popping up, a little arm acne, some back acne, some jackass on my ass. You know, those are telltale signs. You know, for a lot of people, someone says they're hopping on the bulk, right? And they start getting acne, they start getting bigger. Minivan flies by them on their right because they're pissed off that I'm going 40 and a 35. Same thing. Anyways, I can assure you I am not on anabolic steroids or any type of SARM or any type of performance enhancing drug. And if I don't list every possible thing I'm not on, someone's going to say, well, you didn't say you're not on this, so clearly that's probably... No, I'm not on anything. I am taking 0 enhancing drugs. I'm not even consistent with my creatine, I'm going to be honest with you. I am on prednisone, which is yes, it is a steroid, but is it's like an antibacterial, whatever the non-anabolic steroids, the ones that fight infections. It's for my liver disease. And it has a lot of similar side effects as maybe anabolic steroids because they mess with your hormones and stuff like that. I assume. I'm not sure if that's why, but it does have the side effects of raging acne everywhere. So just going to put that on the record for now. Anyways, that clip got cut short. That's it for the workout today. I'm not on steroids. I never will be, probably. And if I am, I'll let you know. But I probably won't because I have way too many health problems as is. That was chest day. See you tomorrow for back day, probably. Now I get to go eat some food and go to school. Maybe watch TV, a YouTube video. Enjoy my day. Hit the gym already. Got my workout out of the way. So, nah, I'm kidding. I actually, I got to go to school, then work. But that's neither here nor there. Thank you guys for supporting me through everything. And thank you guys for knowing me as Isaac and not Sam Sulik clone. And those of you who aren't at this point in the video, you're not going to see this, so it doesn't matter. But thank you guys for being legit people. And I hope I'm helping you as much as you're helping me.
Thank you.